Yeah, I'm big. Sure. People like, okay, yeah. So yeah, y'all, this y'all girl Six Bows. I ain't sitting here. I'm back. I had got a phone call, and what I was saying is trying to tell you the reason why I started YouTube. I started YouTube because basically I had got addicted to watching YouTube. First, I used to just go on YouTube to like, watch music videos. So my first addiction to YouTube was watching music videos. So, you can watch your favorite music videos, no commercials, back to back. Because, when YouTube first came out, they ain't even have all those commercials. You used to be able to watch whatever you want without all the commercials. Then I started watching small YouTubers, and like the dudes that I was watching on YouTube, like I don't even watch them no more. I got addicted to watching people like Gary V. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk, and Gary V says that attention sells. So like just from watching Gary V, I learned that attention sells. And that's what made me want to start creating my own content, because it's like a free product. It's not a free product, but it's free. It's free to you and it's free to me. Attention sells. It don't cost me nothing to give you attention. Girl, thanks for coming back. Honestly, that was the child support office. She said that I called her and I hadn't called her. Somebody was calling the child support office pretending to be me. But anyway, I was telling everybody why I'm on YouTube. My favorite food is Italian food, like pasta and stuff like that. But I got addicted to YouTube because I was watching Ty Lopez, and I don't even be seeing Ty Lopez make no videos. But if you go back into like old YouTube, like 4 or 5 years ago, it was like Gary Vaynerchuk and Ty Lopez, and then dang, what's that dude name? What is his name? It's T. What is, I can't think of his name. Uh. Anyway, it was like a couple YouTubers that was like attention sales. Gary V, he started out selling wine on YouTube, and he was like one of the first people that was like on YouTube, like trying to sell his product. He turned like $100,000 company into like a $8 million company just by using videos. So like I had started watching him, and then, like, when I first started watching Strong Mommy Chrissy, I don't know if y'all know who Strong Mommy Chrissy is, but when I first started watching her, she only had, like, I think she had 2 or 3 kids. She didn't even have all them kids when I first started watching her. So, like, I was watching Strong Mommy Chrissy, and I just was watching because, like, when I first got addicted to YouTube, I was pregnant, and I just got addicted to it. So, I started watching it all the time. I was watching YouTube all the time. And then like I had made a couple of videos a couple of years ago on I got 2 other YouTube channels that I had started before I started this channel. This is my third YouTube channel. That's what people do not know. This is my third channel, but this is the first channel that I actually like putting work into, that I'm going to grow, like that I want to grow. The other ones I just like had posted like, some rap snack mukbangs and stuff like that. Only uploaded like 2, 3 videos and forgot about it. And then I just all of a sudden decided, hey, I want to do this. I want to take this seriously. And now it's like, now that I'm starting to take it seriously, you can see how easily things can get out of hand when you're trying to grow your channel. So anyway, all I'm trying to say is like Gary V said, attention sells. It don't matter what it is, what you're making a video about. You don't gotta argue with people in the chat. Like you don't gotta say nothing to nobody in the chat. Just make your content, talk about what you want to talk about to help your channel grow. And so like what I've been doing so far is talking about, like, I'll be just like, dang, my life is so crazy. I literally, if somebody just followed me around with a camera, my life's so crazy that I could just film my life and it'll just be entertainment right there, flat out. My life is just that crazy. So right now I'm documenting a few things and I'll share those things with y'all later. But what I was saying in my other video is somebody got smart with me. And I'm like, don't come for me. Don't get smart with me because I don't come on here like I see people come on here and they're like reading Bible verses. But at the same time, you reading Bible verses to everybody on your YouTube channel. But in the chat, you cursing people out and going off. That's why I just be myself. Cause like you reading Bible verses to get views. But at the same time, you evil as hell. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. For real. Yeah, they be doing a lot. So it's like I'm not gonna be just out here just trying to like, oh, praise the Lord or trying to be somebody's groupie and be best friends with somebody just so I can grow on their channel. But I'll just tell you a little bit about me. I am from St. Louis. I don't live in St. Louis anymore. I left St. Louis because it's so freaking violent. Oh my God. Listen, let me tell you something real fast. Every time I do like this, I could hear my implant. Like, I could hear I don't know if you could hear it. Can you hear that? I was like, what is that? I could hear it make a squishy noise. But anyway, I'm I'm just trying to be positive. I'm just trying to be positive and maintain my mental health. And right now, that's all I care about. All I care about is growing my credit and growing my channel and growing my boobs. That's all I care about. So I got a doctor's appointment on Thursday and I got a hair appointment on Thursday. And after that, I'm going to make a whole bunch of videos because right now I don't have that many long videos. I've been making shorts and stuff like that. But I want to sit down and make y'all some real content, real genuine, good content that you can enjoy. So yeah. Somebody said they've been watching YouTube since they was 5 years old. YouTube wasn't even out when I was 5 years old. I'm almost 40 years old. That's why I'm not finna play games with nobody on YouTube. I got 6 daughters and I'm almost 40 years old. If I want to play games, I'm gonna play games with my kids. So that's not what happened. Now I was playing Truth or Dare this morning with Kiara Tito, and that was kind of fun. And like games where like you have to guess stuff, like memory games, stuff like that. But talking about somebody finna play mind games with me, talking about I'm finna be arguing with somebody, I don't play them type of games. I don't play those games at all. At all. So right now I'm finna get off of here. But I just wanted to say that before anybody else gets smart with me, don't get smart with me unless you don't watch my videos. Because I'm not here to beef with nobody. I be trying to get along with everybody. I just slipped all on my hair. I be trying to get along with everybody. But for some reason, people can't handle me. And if you can't handle me, then I just wasn't for you. Flat out. I wasn't for you. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat and I'm not going to hold nothing back. Because I'm not going to pretend to like you if I don't like you. And I'm not going to be like, it's not that I don't like you. I'm just not going to feed into your negativity. I'll just move on. So any relationships that I create, I want them to be genuine, real relationships where, you know what I'm saying, like I can give you advice. I might want to take your advice, but at the same time, I'm not finna argue with nobody. So somebody was like, do you know who I am? Do I care? Are you upset? They said, do I know who they am? And I'm like, and is how many people? I think billions of people on YouTube, and I'm supposed to know who your one little person is. Like, wow. I supposed to know just one little person. Everybody post. I guess everybody knows you, huh? People just crazy. It's like, do you know who I am? I don't care. And I'm like, I asked him. I said, are your feelings hurt because you don't know who I am? Because I don't know who you are. I mean, are your feelings hurt because I don't know who you are? Right. It's crazy. I'm watching the news. This lady just got put off an airplane because she smacked a man because he didn't. Who smacks an 80-year-old man? She just smacked this 80-year-old man. The feds was waiting on her when she got off that plane. How you can't make nobody wear a mask? So I don't know if y'all wear y'all masks when y'all go places, but I don't wear a mask. Please don't be mad at me that I don't wear a mask. I did get vaccinated, like I told you, but I don't wear a mask. So the other day I was finna go Christmas shopping for my daughter. We was going to City Trends, and when we got there, I walked in the door, and the lady was like, "Do you have a mask?" And I was like, "I don't wear mask, and I won't be shopping here." So I went to Ross. And Ross got security. Ross got security. If Ross got the security standing right at the door, and if I go inside Ross and the security is standing right there and his mask and his sanitizer on the table, and the security is like, don't care whether I gotta wear a mask or not. Why would I go shop somewhere else who's gonna try to tell me what to do? It is my decision whether I want to wear a mask or not. And this stuff been going on for almost 2 years. So I feel like if you don't want to wear a mask and you so scared that you feel like everybody around you need to put a mask on, I don't feel like I should have to put a mask on because you scared. I'm not finna live the rest of my life wearing a mask. So it's like I feel like if you scared, go home. Don't go nowhere where people don't have to wear masks. Because if I'm a place where it's not required for me to wear a mask, I'm not putting a mask on. So if you standing next to me and you mad because I don't got a mask on, that's not my fault. You shouldn't go nowhere where people don't have masks. You are putting yourself in a situation by not wearing a mask. If I don't want to wear one, that's my personal decision. For real. That's like if you sleeping with a dude and he don't want to wear a condom, that's on you if you sleep with him. And that's the same thing. If you go somewhere and they not protecting themselves, you not protecting, that's on you if you did that. Like for real. I'm not finna wear a mask unless I wanna wear a mask. So that's like just a whole bunch of people out here trying to control other people's actions. And that's where things get messed up at. I like to stay focused on me. I don't focus on other people. And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to do. You need to focus on yourself. Stop worrying about what's going on other people's channel. Stop worrying about what's going on in other people's house, other people's car. If somebody, boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, or whoever wearing a mask, vaccinated, not vaccinated, whatever. That's none of your business. Focus on yourself. Get yourself together. Focus on you, and you will be happy. And you will be way, 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 way more happy if you just focus on yourself. What y'all in there doing? Huh? We're cleaning up the glass. What glass? Night. You dropped my ornaments? One of them. Make sure you get all of that glass up. All right. Thank you. Okay, so y'all seen my shorts, and I made a couple of shorts. So credit inquiries and secure credit cards. So, when you go to Macy's or you go to buy something new, you go to Home Depot, wherever you go, you get to the register, you want to buy something, and they're like asking you, do you want to get the store card? Or you get a something in the mail, and they're asking you, hey, do you want this card? Don't do it. You should, when you do stuff like that, you need to plan it. You have to plan those type of transactions. Those things have to be planned. Like if you go to the car lot and you don't have, if you go to the car lot, first of all, I like when, if I go to the car lot, I'm not taking out no car note anyway. Both my cars is paid for. So, but if you do go to the car lot and you not paying cash for your vehicle, and you get them people your information and you letting these people run your name, they're gonna send your name to about 4 or 5 different banks. So you let them send your name out to like 4 or 5 different banks. That's gonna be like 4 or 5 different credit inquiries that show up on your credit report, and that stuff look bad. So it's like I don't do that. Like I don't think I had any inquiries. My only 2 inquiries that I got, they gonna fall off probably in June, and then I won't have any more inquiries on my credit report. So that's really important, because like when I was young, didn't nobody teach me about credit. When I was growing up, all my dad used to tell me, my dad used to be like, just don't share your social security number with nobody. He used to say, don't share your social security number. And what's up, big? He be like, don't show. He used to tell me, don't share your social security number with nobody, and don't let nobody run your name. But for us, him telling me about, I didn't know nothing about TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. I had to learn all that stuff on my own. I didn't know what a FICO was. I didn't know like what was a good score, what was a bad score. I didn't have nobody to teach me that. I had to learn all of that on my own. And I just hate when I see people out there like, when I first got out of high school and I had my first car note. My car note, I think it was like 2 years, like 30, maybe 48 months or 36 months. I can't remember how long it was for me to pay the car out. But if you go get a car now, they run your name about 4 or 5 times, send it to all these different banks. And then these little girls, they car notes like $400 a month, and then they paying on the car for about 5 years. Is you serious? Are you serious? And it's like they be driving it's a basic vehicle. So you shouldn't have to pay on nothing. What? It'll be like a 15, $16,000 car, and you finna pay on it for 5 years, and $400 a month. Then you gotta pay insurance on top of that too. I never do that. So I just be trying to save people before they go out there and they make these mistakes, because it is so hard to fix your credit. It's really hard to fix your credit. And then just get a pre-approval. Get you a credit union. Don't go to the car lot and even ask them for nothing. You ain't gotta ask them for nothing. You ain't gotta tell them about your money. All you gotta do is go to your credit union and tell them, look, I'm getting ready to buy a car. And if you've been doing right and maintaining your checking balance and keeping money in the bank and keeping direct deposits coming, and you haven't been letting your account go overdraft, then your bank, not your bank, but your credit union, they'll give you a check. Her the check. Like whenever you figure out how much the car going to cost, they will give you the check, the auto loan, and you can pay your credit union. Don't go to these car lots and let them run your name and kill your name like that. I swear, because they don't care. They don't care. And everybody be like, oh, well, if it's all ran in the same day, then it's only going to show up once. No, they killing your credit. But then another thing I would like you to know is, if you is going to let somebody run your credit, and you won't, because all of them, it's going to take 2 years for it to fall out. So like, let's say somebody run your credit and you want to go buy a car. Like, let's say I'm finna buy a car and I let the bank run my credit. You best believe I'm opening up me a new credit card that day. I'm going to probably go run my name somewhere else too. If I do let somebody run my name, it's gonna be like I'm getting me a new credit card and I'm buying something. Like I'm doing 2 inquiries with 2 different companies. I'm not just letting the car people run my name 5 times. No, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that on the same day. That way, when my inquiries do fall off, they all falling off at the same time. And then when the people look at my stuff, they not gonna be like, oh, she just was applying for stuff all the time. Like that stuff, they can see that. They can see that. So like, when you do go hard. If you gonna go do it, you gotta go hard. Because like, once you do it, don't do it again. Don't do it again for a long time. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So what I was saying is like when I was telling you like a 600 or a 650 is not a good score, I really meant that. And people be like, why would you say that? Because it's true. Because it goes up to like a 800. So like if you got like a 650, you're not competitive. You're not competitive enough. You're not in the top percentile for us. Like if you're going to buy a house and it's 20 other people that want to buy this same house as you, who you think gonna get the house? Who you think gonna have the better loan? Who you think gonna have the better rate, better odds of getting that house? It's not gonna be you. It's gonna be the person that got the 700 or the person that's got the 800, not the person with the 650. It's gonna be people that got a better chances. That's why, like right now, when you go buy a house or something, it's too many people bidding on the same thing. So you gotta make sure your stuff is top notch, excellent. Having good and fair and average is just like, to me, having poor credit. Average is not good enough. You need excellence. Excellence. And I'm not saying that I'm all the way at a 800, but I'm almost at that 700. And that's why I'm able to tell y'all, because it took me a long time to get there. It took me a long time to get there. And I'm never, ever, hopefully, never going back. Never. I be trying to teach my kids about credit and everything. So like, let's say if I gotta go buy something and I gotta spend a couple $100, even if I got the cash to pay for something cash, I would still take it and I put it on my credit card, and then I turn around the next day and pay it off. Cause that way I can still get that. My credit card company be like, oh, okay, she swiped that, she paid that right off. And that looks good. That makes you look good. That makes your credit score look good. And then that'll help them. They'll want to offer you more money. Because they'll see, oh, she's never going to max this card out. Because their goal really is not to help you. The credit card company do not want to help you. They want you to screw up. They want you to max out that card. So my thing is, I swipe the card and then I turn around and I go pay it the next day. I do not let that money hit no interest. I do not let that balance hit my credit report, because if you are using more than 30% of your revolving credit, then that looks bad. Like, let's say you got $100 on a credit card. You only can use $30 of it. You got $1,000. You can only use 300 of it. If you're using more than 30% of your credit, they look at that bad against you. You have to make sure that you stay below that 30% bracket in order to keep your credit at a good average. So it's just a lot of tiny, tiny, tiny little tweaks here and there that you can do to help you build your credit. I just wanted to get on here because, like, I just been wanting to come out here because I just, like, feel like people need to get to know me. And either you gonna love me or you hate me. And if you hate me, I don't care. And if you love me, mwah. Straight up. I ate tacos for breakfast, so I need to eat some real food now. But yeah, all I'm saying is only use 30% of your credit, and don't be out here in these YouTube streets clowning. Don't be out here clowning in these YouTube streets. Keep it real. Did you get that glass up? Somebody told me to put chocolate on the seat to do a prank on my kids, but my kids already did that. That's not gonna work. They already they put Kit Kats on the toilet seat the other day, and then gonna try to tell me it was boo-boo all over the seat to try to get me upset. So that's not gonna work on my kids. My kids, I gotta think of something better than that. Man, I'm not really good at doing pranks. I cannot wait until I can get up and move around. Oh my God. Yep. Yes. Yes, and then so like during the pandemic, okay, so like when President Biden came in office, he put everybody. I don't know if President Biden did it or I don't know if Trump did it. Hi, thanks, Latoya. I don't know if President Biden did it. I don't know if Trump did it, but they put everybody's student loans on hold. So, like, everybody who all this time you haven't had to pay on your student loans. If you got student loans, you haven't had to make payments. And, like, right now, you got a perfect payment history on your student loans. But, like, within the next, like, 30 days, all of those forbearances or whatever them holes that he put on student loans, that's finna be released, and all that perfect credit that everybody think they got, it's gonna go away. Y'all gonna have missed payments, and y'all need to gonna have to start back paying on y'all student loans. That's another thing that I wanted to put out there. So make sure if your student loans was put on hold during the pandemic, that you was monitoring them, because they sold those student loans to a new company and they coming for you. Flat out. And I'm gonna be honest, I got some. I got some of them student loans just like everybody else. Got about $20,000 worth of them student loans. Yes, I do. But at the same time, I feel like my student loans is what helped me build my credit. Student loans ain't always a bad thing. I feel like that's what built my credit history and made the age of my credit history seem so mature. Cause it's like you only got to make small payments on them, and then you can pay on them for like 20 years. So like if you got a student loan, you can actually use your student loan to make your credit score grow. Cause like long as you never miss a payment, you put your student loan on auto pay. They let you pay on that student loan forever. And that'll make your credit account be mature and not premature. And the matureness makes you looks good. So I got student loans. I ain't even gonna lie. I got student loans I've been paying on for like 17 years. And I'm gonna pay on it long as they let me. Cause long as I don't miss a payment on anything, it's gonna make my stuff mature. Cause as soon as you pay, sometimes it's not good to pay things off too fast. Cause like when they take it off, it's like your credit limit looks crazy. It messes up your credit limit. So I like to leave some things on there to make my stuff look mature. I don't try to rush and pay everything off. Because you want them to see some type of activity on there. Like, let's say you finna go buy a house, right? If you finna go buy a house, you need 3 trade lines. And a trade line is 3 things that you're actively paying on every month. So like if you gonna go buy a house, they gonna be like, they gonna wanna know your trade lines. So your trade lines could be your student loan, your car note, and a credit card. Or something like that. People be thinking it's like, not your, I mean, sometimes they will take like your phone bill or something like that, but you need 3 active trade lines that you are paying on consistently and not making any mistakes before you go out here and you be trying to go and buy a house or something like that. You got to be able to show these people your responsibility. And that's why people just go out here and they be like, oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let somebody run my name. Stop letting people run your name. I'm telling you, you should already know. You shouldn't be confused when you get there. You should already know these things before you get to the car lot or before you get to the mortgage company. I just want y'all to be prepared. Straight up. I need you to be prepared before you get there. You should already know. My kids go hard all day. They go hard all day. What about you? Okay. Yeah, so like anyway, if you don't have any cards, like I was telling you about the secured card. So like let's say you were trying to get a credit card and everywhere that you go, they keep denying you for your card, right? So everywhere you go, you trying to get it secured. I mean, you trying to like you want to rent a car. Because that's like I see that all the time because I live near St. Louis. I live right outside St. Louis. near the airport. So like if I want to rent a car, I have to go to the airport to rent a car. And it's like you will see people coming in there, like most of the time if they will not rent no car to you unless you got a airplane ticket, like a return ticket showing that you a traveler, and that you a traveler and that you need a car. Because I don't know, I guess because in St. Louis it be so many cars stolen and wrecked, and the rental car companies don't be getting their cars back, whatever. But my thing is, it's so many people. I be at the rental car place. How you gonna go all the way up to the rental car place and get denied for the car? Like that's just called irresponsibility. You should already be prepared. So like if you had a secured credit card, you could rent a car. But it's like it only depends on how much money you put on the car. So if it's not enough to hold your deposit on the car, then you're not gonna be able to get it. So you can go to your credit union. If your credit union won't give you a credit card, I promise you, they will give you a LOC, which is a line of credit. That's a loan, but it's only there. It's like a loan that's always there if you need it. So like your credit union might just be like, okay, we'll give you $1,000 line of credit. And you just use it when you need it. And it's going to show up on your credit report. And then you can ask for a secured credit card after that. So after your bank see that you used your line of credit properly, and they see that you maintaining this little line of credit, then they'll start offering you stuff. Then they'll offer you your credit card or whatever. But it's like I just don't understand how so many people can go up to the I don't understand how so many people can go up to the car lot or go to the car rental place and get turned around. That's just called irresponsibility. And everybody keep telling me to read the chat. So I'm gonna shout all y'all out. So Brittany Wells, if y'all don't know Brittany Wells, that's my girl. She's always supporting me. She's her channel is about mental health. So make sure y'all subscribe to Brittany Wells' channel. She go live Monday through Friday. It's a channel for men and women, but it be a lot of women on there. We support each other, and we just talk about our mental health, how you doing for the day, and how's everything going with everybody. We support each other. It's a support channel. So I love Brittany's channel, and she got some cute kids too. You need to check out her cute little babies. So yeah, and then I got Latoya in the chat. I'll tell y'all about Latoya. That's my friend with her cute little Jamaican accent, and she be over there cooking, and she be growing on her channel. So make sure y'all show Latoya some love. And a Merry Christmas to all of you guys. If I never told none of y'all Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I was thinking about doing like a live vision board. Like all of us do our vision boards together. I don't know. And we can do that like, sometime next month in January. But I'm telling you, I made a vision board, and I put this ring on my vision board, a ring like you wear on your finger. And like, okay, I put this ring on my vision board, y'all. And I promise you, I'm making a vision board every year for now on, because I found the ring. I was at the mall. I was at the mall. The mall hadn't opened yet. The door, it was a bag right there by the door. Like you finna go in the mall. It was a jewelry bag, y'all. I'm about to cry. It was a jewelry bag. I picked the bag up, and in the bag, it was a ring. I came home. I held the ring up to my vision board. It was the ring on my vision board. I'm not making this up. So for now on, I'm telling y'all, if you really want something, visualize it and stick to it. It might not happen that easy to me to where I'm like, oh shit, I was hella lucky. Like literally, I found a ring on the ground. That was the ring on my vision board. All you gotta do is believe and just stick to a positive mind. Like I know when I be talking, like I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. Before I had 6 kids, I was real quiet like this. I was quiet. I talk like this, and you could barely hear me when I talk. Let me see. Member TV. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. What do you mean? You saying read the chat, read the chat. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read the chat, but I want to tell y'all about me because y'all don't know me. But okay, so Mama BTV. Okay, I'm saying member. Mama BTV. She says, "Hi Latoya." She says, "Hi Latoya. I see you, sis. Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart." Latoya, Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, I'm new. Y'all know I don't go live. I don't be going live. Y'all gotta help me. Then you say I'm not reading the chat. I just see y'all saying Merry Christmas and I appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to y'all too. I love all y'all beautiful ladies. And I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. Say something if you were still there. I'm sorry. But what I was trying to say is like I didn't used to be this lit. I didn't used to be this lit all the time. I used to be so chill, laid back. People try to get over on me and use me. I am the most kindest, sweetest person, and I almost care about other people too much. I try to, like, if I'm in the store, like, let's say I'm in the store and I see somebody looking for something, because I've been working in retail my whole life, I'll be like, what you looking for? I'll be like, oh, it's over in this aisle. I'll be like, I don't work here, but it's over there. I can't help it. Like, that's just me. I just help people. I can't help it. So it's like I just trying to tell you, like, I'm just here trying to share what I know with everybody else. That's all. I'm just trying to share myself with y'all. That's all I'm trying to do. For real. So I appreciate all of y'all. I just want to tell y'all, like, I used to be so laid back, and I'm just trying to get back into my chill mode to where I'm not always hype, and I don't want to be yelling. I just want to be a chill, laid back person, get along with everybody, have fun, and that's all that life is about. And that's all 22 gonna be about. I'm leaving all the old people back in 2021. 2022 is a new beginning. That's all. 2022 is going to be a great year for me. I can tell. I could feel it. Like, I always get these feelings. Like, I told my daughter, like, we moved in this house in July, right? We moved in this house in July. And yeah, make sure y'all showing love to each other. And anybody that show me love, y'all know I'm going to show you love back. So yeah, just keep showing love and doing what y'all doing in the chat. But I'm just talking to y'all. So like, hold up, my kid's tripping. What's wrong, Holly? Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. But like I was telling my kids when I moved in this house or whatever, I was like, before we even moved, I started picking my stuff up. I didn't even know where I was moving. I said, we finna move. I don't know where we moving, but I got a feeling we finna get a house. So I had them packing up the house, and I was packing up the house. I was taking stuff. I was donating stuff. I was getting rid of stuff. And then I got a letter saying that this house had came up for us. And we was living in like a little 3-bedroom townhouse. And then finally, we was living in like a little 3-bedroom townhouse, and the lady called and she was like, yeah, we have a house for you. And I was like, oh my God. That's why I told my daughter, I have intuitions, and I always follow my intuition. And I advise everybody to follow their intuition. Because, like, you know how you leave out the house and you forget something, you be like, oh, I'll get it later. I don't do that. Like, if I get a feeling like I need to double back, I automatically double back. Like if you get that intuition feeling like turn back, go back, or like you need to check something again, like I always follow my intuition now. Because when the past when I didn't follow my intuition, then things went wrong. So women, we have that. That's a blessing. I feel like that's a gift that God gave us. It's like a survival technique that he gave you. Use that intuition. It will get you ahead. It will save you time, money, stress, everything. I always follow my intuition. I always follow my first thoughts. For real. But like I said, I love all of y'all. And when I go to y'all channels, I be there to support y'all. Sometimes I be like, I go on there and I sub to who content is interesting, but I don't sub to everybody. I sub to who is interesting to me. I'm not just finna follow you because you got a whole bunch of subscribers. You could have 2 subscribers, and if I like you, I'm going to follow you. So that's just how it go. I mess with you, Latoya, because I like you. Not because you got a channel that's just grow the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go on y'all channels because I like y'all. Not because I'm trying to grow. I go on there because I like y'all and I'm trying to support y'all. For real. My kids don't never shut up, y'all. Hold up, I'll be back. I had to make sure, I had to talk to them because, like, my kids that was in there, I still got my Christmas tree up, y'all, and they had broke my ornaments. They had broke some of them ornaments. They had glass on the floor. I had to make sure they got all that glass up. I ain't trying to step on no glass. I ain't trying to step on no glass. Okay, but yeah, like I said, attention sells. So like, that's where I got the idea from being on here from like Ty Lopez and Gary V. And if y'all don't know who Gary V is, maybe y'all should go check him out. It's Gary Vaynerchuk. And like he's basically like a media marketing advertising huge, like, I ain't gonna say billion, but it's in like the 100 millions. He might have hit a billion by now. Huge company. Like all of the stores, all of the rappers, when they get their big bag, they go to Gary V. So like let's say you was a basketball player. You know how these basketball players go broke, these football players or these rappers, they get their bag, they go broke. But so it's people like Gary V that they go to get advice. Like, what should I do? How can I monetize myself outside of this sport? Because like they might be only good at playing basketball and they never done they done devoted their whole life to sports, or they done devoted their whole life to music. And then when that fall off, then what they gonna do? So you gotta have something else to do. You gotta have a backup plan. So That's what YouTube is for me. It's like my little backup plan. And that's why I'm here. I'm trying to grow my channel. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to grow this so I can monetize it. And I'm going to do that by sharing my life, my experiences, and the stuff that I've been through. So right now, I'm building my credit and I'm trying to get a house. And right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm finna show y'all how to get the state to pay for your mortgage. I'm not gonna pay my mortgage. The state gonna pay my mortgage. And you gonna see. I ain't paying no bills. I don't pay no bills right now. And I don't plan on paying no bills. I pay for my daughter tuition for her to go to school. And that's about it. That's why I'm able to do what I do. That's how I'm able to get my surgery and stuff like that. Because I build my credit up. And I take steps. And I make a plan. And I go and I follow my plan. I follow my to-do list. No, girl. No. Oh, my God. It's so cold outside. So, did y'all have any questions? So, if you have any questions about credit, if you got any questions about me and my kids, this is your time to ask me. Let me know. I'm waiting because I sure been wondering. Do anybody got any questions about credit or about my kids or about me? About anything? No. Excuse me. They be arguing over these toys, y'all. I don't know what to do. Oh, you don't have no questions? It's cool, girl. I just want my fruit from you. Send me that box of fruit, Latoya. I need that fruit. You had all them fruits. I didn't even know what half them fruits was. And I need them fruits because I'm trying to heal over here. I'm trying to heal from my surgery. I've been trying to... Oh, okay. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. I've been trying to heal from my surgery, so I've been trying to eat healthy. I love drinking cherry Pepsi. So I've been trying to hold off on my cherry Pepsi and drink water and juice and stuff like that. You know, I love me some Mary Jane. I've been trying to hold off. I haven't smoked. I quit smoking. I don't smoke anything. Like I was smoking marijuana. I don't smoke. I don't do anything like that. I just eat and I'm trying to get healthy. I only weigh like 120 pounds. The most I ever weighed when I was having my kids, I got up to like 160. So I ain't never weighed like more than 160. My dream weight is like 140, something like that. So right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to cook today. And I wanted to cook some chili, but my daughter used up some of my ingredients that I had for the chili. So I might have to place another Instacart order today. And my Instacart, if y'all don't know what Instacart is that's how I get my groceries delivered. Because like right now, I can't leave the house because I had surgery. I pay $10 a month for somebody to, I order my groceries online. They go to the grocery store, they go to Walgreens, they go to the hardware store, whatever I need. So I use Instacart. I pay $9.95 a month, and they bring me my groceries. As long as I order $30 worth of groceries, I don't have to leave the house. Same thing I do with DoorDash. I don't have to leave the house. So I'm probably going to order something. To cook. If y'all don't got Instacart, so you can look at my bio, my about section. I put my Instacart link in there for y'all so y'all can get a discount. I'm telling you, you should try it. It's that deal. It's that deal. Is that Chelsea? Yeah. Hi, Chelsea. Bye. Bye. Yeah. So yeah, like my niece called me. My niece called me the other day and she was like, TT, my credit score dropped by 7 points. I'm like, girl, 7 points. You must have made a late payment. So I told her to pay them twice next month. And make sure, like, if you gonna make your payments, cause like they gonna report your payments to the credit card place like before the 10th of the month. So I pay my stuff. I try to swipe my card and turn around and pay it the next day. But if you can't afford to pay your card off right at the beginning, just pay your card off um before the 10th of the month, because if you pay it before the 10th of the month, they won't have time to report that balance to the credit company if you don't want them balances to show up, because you can constantly use your card and it will never show up on your credit report that you had a balance. Long as you pay it by the 10th, it won't show up on your credit report. Like so I don't be wanting the balances to show up. I try to pay my stuff before the 10th so my score can go up. And like I use Credit Karma, and Credit Karma be sending me messages. Hi everybody, welcome to the chat. Make sure you're hitting that like button. But I try to make my payments before the 10th so that they can show up and I won't have no balances showing up on far as like my debt to income ratio. I try to keep my debt to income ratio looking pretty good. I don't want no problems. I'm still trying to grow. I'm trying to grow and I ain't trying to go backwards. So make your payments before the 10th of the month. If you can't pay the whole balance, just make the payment before the 10th. I promise you. They will thank you. They'll start sending you offers to increase your credit, to increase your balance. They'll ask you, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you just got the basic card, as long as you paying that card on time, they're going to offer you the platinum card. They're going to offer you a credit increase. And if you don't have no cards, you can start off with like Open Sky, Capital One. You can get you a Surge card. It's called Surge, Surge. Who else? It's several different cards, but I would say Open Sky, Capital One, and Surge. You can also open up like a Fingerhood account, the catalog, and order stuff. That'll build your credit up real good too. I'm doing really good. Oh, hi. Hope and God TV says, how are you doing? And I'm doing really well. But and Latoya, I want to know what Latoya was over there cooking, cause she be every time she cooks something, I don't be knowing what it is. I be like, what is that? I want to try that. But yeah, all those are good cards to start off with if you don't already have a card. Those are like really good cards to start off with. And if you was gonna do like a secured card, I would never put more than $200 on a secured card, cause it's like it don't make any sense to put more than $200 on the card, because you ain't getting no cash back. You're not earning no benefits from having the card. So just put the $200 on there. And after you put the $200 on that security card, your credit score gonna go up. And then other people just gonna start offering you credit cards. I honestly just let my security card just sit in my wallet now. And I just use it every blue moon just to be using it, like to keep it active. I don't close it because I try to keep it. I really want to have my credit. I'm trying to build my credit up. Man, I want like $100,000 worth of credit lines. I ain't even lying. I'm trying to get up. Right now, I'm working on a $25,000 line of credit. Then after that, my next goal is a $40,000 line of credit. Then I'm jumping all the way from 40 to 100,000. I'm trying to get all the way up to having $100,000 line of credit. And it's going to happen soon. So I did all this on my own. I haven't disputed. I don't do no disputes. I don't pay no collections. I don't do none of that. I just build my credit by using my credit cards and paying stuff off on time. If I got something in collections, I ain't opened up no new accounts. I just let it fall off. Like if anybody try to put something in collections, it ain't gonna last on me because I don't open up nothing new and I pay all my bills. So that all the stuff that I had in collections are gone. I didn't pay them and I let them fall off. I'm not getting I'm not putting my money into collections when I could you could okay, let's say okay, like look at it like this. If you got $200 in collections, then that means you need a $200 line of credit card to even it out. So if you got $20,000 in student debt, that means you need a $20,000 credit open line of credit that you're not using to even out your credit score, to even out the debt to income ratio. So all you got to do is have more revolving credit, and they don't even gonna care about that other credit. If you got more trade lines than what you got in collections, you good. I don't give people no money for collections because half the time if somebody coming at you for collections, it's bogus anyway. So focus on building your credit and paying on your trade lines. Focus on making payments on time. That's the main focus. Do not focus on collections and getting stuff discharged, because when you start contacting those people about those collections, that hurts your score, and you don't want to do that. For real. I'm telling y'all this because didn't nobody tell me this. And I had to learn all of this on my own. And it's like I used to get a adrenaline out of running people credit. I don't know why. Like I used to work at like Macy's and Target. And they used to like force us to talk people into opening up credit cards. And I used to get an adrenaline rush out of like opening up a credit account for somebody, even though it wasn't my credit. I don't know why it made me feel good to open a credit card for somebody else. But then after a while, you will start seeing people like they they be messing up their credit. Like I used to refinance houses, right? I used to refinance houses. And back when I used to, what y'all doing in my kitchen? What y'all doing in my kitchen? Huh? Okay. Yeah, so I used to refinance houses. And then like no lie. No lie. I went why are you in my room? Close my door. I used to refinance houses. And when I used to take the yellow pages. No lie. I'll never forget this man's name. Because I was going through the yellow pages and I was going through there and I found Mr. Johnson. I was going through all the Johnsons. I called every Johnson in St. Louis and I was talking to them. I trying to tell people, and I'm like 37 right now. I think I was like 21 when I was doing that. But I called every Johnson in the phone book, right? And I worked for this company, and it was called New Frontier Financial Services. And I had a crooked boss. And Mr. Johnson answered the phone. And I talked him into refinancing his house. And he was an old man, and he was married. He was retired. He had good credit. Mr. Johnson had like 13 credit cards in his name. And it was like you could see the credit cards wasn't his, or like they was his wife's, because they was like Victoria's Secret, Lane Bryant, Macy's, just places that women like to shop at. So I talked Mr. Johnson into refinancing his house. He was retired. He didn't even have to work. I talked him into refinancing his house. He took out a loan on this house, and then he ended up having to start back paying for this house all over again. This man was old enough to just retire, sit back, and never have to work again. But it's like at that time, all I cared about was getting my bag. All I cared about was how I was going to benefit off of the transaction. And I think I probably only made about 3 grand off of his loan. So like when you refinance your house or take out a loan, some of those fees go to the loan preparer. Loan preparers make a lot of money off of you. When you take out them loans, the loan preparer get paid off of you. So I made about $3,000 off Mr. Johnson. And to this day, I always be thinking about him. I be like, dang, that man house was paid for and I made him refinance his house. I always be wondering, what happened to Mr. Johnson? Did he ever get to pay that house back off? Or did I screw his life over? Because, like, the man that I work for, that's all he used to do. Like, for real. Hey, Nana, what's up, Nana? I want some of that lasagna that you was cooking over there, man. That little fire in that fettuccine sauce, that whatever that Alfredo sauce you had. But I'm just telling y'all, I talked this man into refinancing his house, and I only made about $3,000 out the deal. I think, well, he didn't take out a whole loan on the whole house, but he took out about, I want to say, because my boss wouldn't let us take out, we wouldn't do refinances that was under 30 grand. So your house had to be worth enough for us to take out a loan for at least 30 grand. And then we'll add all our fees on there. And that's how me and my boss made our money. We'll consolidate all of their credit. And then we'll add their house on there so that they'll just be like all one payment. So when you look at their credit score, all the credit cards, all the debt that they had will be gone. So they'll be happy because they'll be looking at it like, oh, I only got to make this one payment. And all my credit cards is paid off now. But in the same time, he didn't have a mortgage at first, and now he got to start back paying for his house again when he didn't have to. So yeah, I always hold that in my heart. I always feel bad about that, about making Mr. Johnson take out that loan. And I did another lady like that too. It was another lady, and she had a house, but and her house was paid for, but she couldn't pay the taxes, and she was finna lose her house. So you gotta have some money in the bank. So like my boss would literally, he would put money in these people bank accounts, make it look like they had money. He'd go to the bank with them, put some money in their account, and take the money right back out. So that way, it'll look like they got money in the bank when he got ready to process their loan approval. But really, that was his money, and he took it right back out. So he'll have these people getting approved for loans, knowing they ain't never gonna be able to pay these loans off. So it was this lady, she owned her house, she's finna lose it to like 3 years behind in Texas, and my boss did that, and he put the money in her account so she could get approved for a loan, and then he took the money right back out. And then so once she got her approved for her loan, she paid her taxes off so she can keep her house. But what about next year and the year after that? She's living on a like social security or a set income. So I don't ever see how, if she couldn't pay her taxes before, how was she gonna be able to pay this loan that she just took out on the house? But I mean, at the time I was young, and all I cared about was that check because I was working off commission. And I've seen people do that. I've seen so many people like put themselves in situations to where like their house is paid for, and they take out loans and put themselves in situations to where they don't know how they gonna pay it off. And it's like you gonna lose $100,000 house. You gonna lose your $100,000 house because you took out a $20,000 loan that you couldn't pay on the house, and now you don't have no income. So I always live with that deep inside my heart. I be thinking about them people like, did they lose their house? Did they ever get to pay their house off? Like I always be wondering, is Mr. Johnson okay? And he worked at the hospital too. Man, I always think about Mr. Johnson because he was from my hood. Hey, Fitness with GC. And thanks for coming through, Nana, too. I appreciate you. But like hi to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all. I usually don't go live, but I'm just trying to go live so everybody can get to know me. Cause I know y'all be seeing me in the chats, and I know y'all be seeing me saying what's up to y'all. So I just want to say what's up in person so y'all can see who I was. And I'm telling y'all, I look rough right now, but once I get healed from this surgery and I get my hair done, y'all never, ever, ever see me look like this again, again, again. And YouTube is the ghetto, so just deal with it. YouTube is the ghetto. But so, what I'm saying is, a lot of people take out my whole thing of saying all of this is people take out loans that they know they can't afford to pay off. And people, y'all go out here and y'all put stuff on y'all credit. Why would you go get a car note that's 5 years long? I don't get it. People be renting. You renting a house or you renting an apartment, and then you got a car note that's 5 years, and it's like you can't do nothing but go to work, come home, pay your rent, pay your car note, then you broke. I got 2 cars out there that's paid for, and I'm planning on getting another car note until this. I don't plan on never getting another car note. YouTube gonna buy me a car. I'm just gonna put that out there in the YouTube era right now. I don't plan on getting another car note ever. YouTube's going to buy me a car, okay? And I'm not gonna stop. But what I'm saying is, thanks, Juicy. Make sure everybody is showing love to everybody, because I don't like, if y'all, I'm gonna tell you another thing about my channel. Everybody is going to get along on my channel. Nobody's going to dislike anybody. Everybody going to get along, because I'm not going to play that either. But all I'm talking about today is monitor your credit. If you don't like the Credit Karma app, you don't gotta use it. But it's finna be the beginning of the year, and every year you can get a free credit report. So when the beginning of the year get, if okay, so listen, it's not the end of the year yet. So for real, if you haven't requested your free credit report for 2021, I want you to do that today. I want you to look up the credit bureaus, and I want you to request your free credit report. Or you can call them online. It's a robot automated system, and get them your information. They're going to mail you your free credit report. You got to do all 3 companies. Do that now before New Year's. That way you can have your free credit report for 2021 if you didn't get your free one. Because if I'm telling you this now and you wait until January to request your free credit report, then that's going to be your free credit report for 2022. And anytime other time you want a credit report after that, you're going to have to pay for it. So go ahead, request your free credit report now if you haven't done it all year. That way you still got another one that you can just like, you can work on your credit for a couple months, and then around like June or something in 22, then you can request your 2022 credit report and see what they doing. Cause like, yeah, like I said, I use Credit Karma and I use all of these credit apps, but do not believe those apps. They are not completely accurate. I only use them as a reference, but they are a very good reference. They show you what you should be doing, and like, let me see. Like, they show you what you should be doing. They show you kind of, but don't go off the scores, because like those scores are not accurate. They're close, but they're not accurate. So you still need to request that free copy of your credit report. And then after you work on your credit for a few months, request another copy of your credit report. And then, like, if you get 2 credit reports, from TransUnion and Equifax, and they don't match up, then that's what you need to concentrate on. You need to figure out, okay, so why is this on one credit report and not on the other one? Because, like, sometimes you pay stuff off and you be like, okay, so why is I'm getting denied for certain stuff? Like sometimes it'll fall off on one place and not fall off on the other credit bureau. Like it might fall off your TransUnion, but not fall off your Equifax. So that's why it's best to like request all three credit reports so that you can compare the three credit reports and make sure that they all match up. I just stuttered. Just make sure that it's all matching up for real. Cause like I got a real simple name. Like if y'all don't know, my name is Jennifer, and then my last name, I got a real basic last name. So like I really be having to make sure like when I first got married, my name was so basic. I was like Jennifer, blah blah blah. I'm not telling y'all my last name, but my last name was so basic. It some chick had my last name and she had a horrible criminal history. Oh my god. I saw that girl criminal history and I was like, dang, I wish I maybe I should have just cuz I don't have a middle name. So I was like, oh, I maybe I should have added me a middle name or something cuz this girl got the same name as me and she got a horrible criminal history. But we're not talking about criminal history. We talking about credit today. So I just want all y'all to focus. Cause it's like this. This the way I look at credit. Like, let's say if I got a little bit of money, but I got my credit card, I'm swiping my credit card. I'm keeping my cash because once you spend that cash, it's gone. Once you spend cash, it's gone. You're not getting it back. You're not. Cash is a tool. So when you spend your cash, you got to be using your cash to make more cash. Because once you spend it, it's gone. But credit, if you use credit, credit comes back to you. It's a revolving door. So use your credit wisely and it'll always be there. But money, spend it. Spend that shit. Cause once you spend it, it's gone anyway. So use your credit wisely. Build your credit up to where like you don't even gotta touch your money. To where like when you get in your paycheck, it's just going straight in your bank account. And you not even touching it. And you swipe your credit cards when you want to buy something. And then you pay that shit right off. Excuse my language. You pay it right off with your money when you get your money, from your bank account, your money that's just sitting in the bank earning interest. Your money is just sitting in the bank earning interest. So why would I want to take my money and buy something cash with it when I could put my money in the bank, let it earn interest, buy all my purchases with my credit card and earn cash back? Make it make sense, right? Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. And I had to learn all of this on my own. And that's how you slowly build your credit. It's just one step at a time. And it's like right now, because of the pandemic, I think a lot of people, when they lost their jobs and stuff, hey Kiki, good morning. I think a lot of people, when the pandemic come, a lot of people lost their jobs and they messed up. They start using their credit cards. They start messing up their credit. And I think because I have good credit, it's like you can get anything you want right now. If you got good credit right now, because so many people out here is unemployed, not working, not doing nothing. If you got a good job or a good income and you taking care of your business, you literally can get anything you want if you got good credit. Anything. If you got good credit, you can get anything you want. Because so many people out here is messed up right now. It's a lot of bad accounts. They gotta open up these credit card companies. They need some new customers. They need some new customers. They need you to spend some money. These car lots, they need you to come out there. They need your good credit. They need you to spend some money. And if you got good credit, you literally, they gonna give you whatever you want. So get it together, girls. We can't be running around here with bad credit now. That's what I be teaching my daughter. Like we ain't finna have no bad credit. Like I teach my kids. I got 6 daughters. Do you know if my 6 kids combine their credit, if all them grow up and have good credit, they could have millions just in credit? Just in credit. So that's just like you got to learn how to combine what you already got to make yourself grow. You can take nothing and turn it into something. For real, for real. I've been talking too much. I don't never talk for this long. But that's all I be trying to say. So I just be trying to help people. I don't never be trying to hurt nobody. Um, I don't never be trying to hurt nobody. I don't never if I ever hurt anybody feelings, I ain't never trying to hurt nobody. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just trying to give y'all advice. I'm just trying to help. I just like to help people, and I can't help it. It's just in me to help people. I just like helping people. I always been like that. I've been a medical assistant, a psychiatric aide, a patient care tech. Um, I'm a certified lash technician. So I serve the people. That's what I do. I serve the people. And that's what I do. Right now, y'all, I'm kind of upset though, cause my kids like I had this car for 2 years and then my battery just dead, and y'all know I can't do nothing. I can't go outside, and I think my kids done went out here and been playing in my car, and now my battery dead. So I'm kind of got to figure this out right now. So that's why I keep looking off. I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna get some, even though I ain't supposed to drive, and I can't really move my arms for real. Like, I can't do nothing with my arms, y'all, but just like this. Ugh. I can't do nothing with my arms. I can't even drive. So like I think my kids been playing in my car and they made my car go dead. And the other day after my surgery, I ain't even gonna lie, I did leave the house and I had my 11-year-old, she was stirring the car. I was driving, like I was in the driver's seat. My 11-year-old was in the passenger seat and she was stirring and I was driving with the accelerator. And man, she tried to kill us. But I got a problem, y'all. I like to gamble. Like I know I was just talking to y'all about credit, but I like to gamble. I be playing the lottery. I be playing like the pick 3 and the pick 4. I had to go play my numbers. And I was hungry, so I went to Jack in the Box too. What's up, TSM? In the building. I love your videos, TSM. You be popping. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. It's no other like you. But anyway, yeah, so like I'm driving and my daughter tried to make a left turn. We had a 4-way stop sign and she tried to make a left turn. And I'm like, we not turning right here. And it was a car. I'm like, don't turn. Don't turn. She trying to turn the car and I'm trying to go straight. And she trying to kill us. So I'm finna teach my 11-year-old how to drive. Cause like I got a 14-year-old and I got a 16-year-old. My 16-year-old should be 17 in February. And she can't drive. My 14-year-old drive better than my 16-year-old. So I'm finna teach my 11-year-old how to drive. She taller than me. I'm 5'4". My 14-year-old 5'6". I got some straight, I'm just gonna call them thoroughbreds because I bred them. Thoroughbreds. Yes, I make my own people. I made them. And they're thoroughbreds. So yeah, she tried to kill me when we drove to the store. So I guess that's like God or the universe telling me I ain't supposed to be going nowhere, that I can't leave the house. Because when I tell you, I had that car for 2 years and my battery ain't never went dead. And then since I had my surgery, all of a sudden my battery dead and I can't go nowhere. So I guess that's the universe telling me, sit your ass down. I ain't used to sitting down like this. I be moving. I had to make my money. I had to make my money. Like I told y'all the other day, I was telling you about the job, about how the job did me or whatever. But at the same time, it was a job that I don't think I was gonna stay there anyway, cause they wasn't paying me what I was used to making. And I feel like, it don't take 5 days to be on no job to make no money. And I was in there for like 2 weeks, and it was driving me crazy to be somewhere for 5 days a week. TSM rapper, what's up? What's up? You my bruh. You the bruh. And then I want to know, hey, TSM, tell me this. Do you live in Atlanta? I want to know. Is you in Atlanta? I need to know. And something wrong with me because like I be talking and then I read the chat and then I forget what the hell I was saying. That's and that's because I was smoking. Like before I decided to get my boob job, man, let me tell y'all, I smoke a lot of weed. Before I want to come to ATL. And I could tell, like, I knew you had to be an ATL dude because it's something about that ATL swag, boy. I love that ATL swag. Ah! I'm just playing. But anyway, it's something about that ATL swag that I love, and I could tell. Then I sent you on that porch with that Atlanta hat on, and I was like, yeah, that dude, that's why I like him. That's why I mess with him, because he got that swag. But anyway, I straight like was smoking. I smoked so much weed before my surgery. I was smoking like my first purse that my mama ever gave me. Like she accidentally left a blunt in it. You feel me? So it's like I had to stop smoking to get my surgery. And I just like, I be forgetting shit. Okay? I be forgetting stuff and straight. Yes, I be forgetting shit. Like everybody be like, read the chat, read the chat. If I read the chat, I'm gonna forget what the hell I was talking about. I'm gonna forget what I was saying. So first I started out talking about I was somebody I was online and somebody got smart with me and they was like, I must not know who they is. And I was like, that's what made me go live because they was like, I must not know who they is. And I was like, obviously, you haven't watched my videos and you don't know who I am if you coming at me like that. Because I don't come at people like that. So they came for me and I was like, be careful with me in my Cardi B voice. And they was like, are you threatening me? And I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to like grow my community. I'm here to make genuine connections. I'm not here to beef with nobody. TSM rapper say, yeah, he live in ATL. Let me see. Yeah, you be forgetting shit in mid-conversation too. Let me see. You Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, all in one. I do the smoke. What do you mean being shipped 8 times? I don't get that part. Okay. But yeah, so like I had the reason why I came on here because somebody called themselves trying to check me today, and ain't nobody gonna check me. Nobody's going to check me. They obviously don't know who I am, and I guess some people be getting a big head on YouTube. But I'm telling you, don't let YouTube get you confused. Because if you was to meet me in the streets, I bet you wouldn't be talking like that. And they obviously didn't know who I was talking to me like that because everybody that know me love me. And if you don't love me, you a hater. And if you don't like me, then just go about your business. Ain't nobody making you watch my stuff. But I was like, cool, cool, cool. What? You been shot 8 times. That's all bad. My husband been shot twice. And my husband got shot right here. And I had life insurance on him and he didn't die. I was like, damn. I'm just playing. I could have used that check though. I had life insurance because me and my husband been separated. So when he got shot, they called me, but he ain't died. They shot that nigga right here. He still ain't died. I don't know what they shot him with, but it's shattered and it's still in there. And then they hit him in the face and he had to get stitches right here and right here. And then he had to get a plate put in his head. But anyway, yeah, only the strong survive. Like I said before, only the strong survive and real recognize real. So tell people don't come for me. I don't what don't come for me. Cause I'm only here to grow. I want to meet people. Like all the people that I be talking to on my channel, I eventually want to meet them in person. Like I'm eventually, when my channel grow and my channel get big. Let me see. Let me see. What you say? The person, I didn't want to say the person, but since you TSM, the person name was Queen B, and they had went on the some other dude channel, and they was like going off on him. They was telling, they had, I think his name was T, they had went on T channel or something, and they was going off on him all in his comments. Like it was so messy. They was like, oh, you wouldn't be big if it wasn't for me. And they was just like talking crazy. And I was like, all I said was LOL. And I guess that hurt their feelings or whatever. And they gonna tell me, oh, they been seeing me in the comments. And then I'm like, okay, what do you mean you been seeing me in the comments? Have you watched my videos? Like, who cares? But have you watched my videos? You know what I'm saying? So I asked them, is your feelings hurt? They said, do I know who they is? I'm like, is your feelings hurt because I don't know who you are? Like, who are you that you think that I gotta know who you are? Like, who cares who you are? Like, obviously, I don't want to know you because you all negative energy. So whoever they is, they don't know me, and I'm not worried about them. And then they was going on somebody else stuff, talking bad. If anybody on YouTube, that's their channel. You can't take credit for nobody channel. If you gonna help somebody grow their channel, then they gonna help somebody grow your channel. It's called helping somebody out of your genuine heart. Like, if you help somebody, don't go on nobody's channel and be like, oh, you wouldn't be this person if it wasn't for me. Like, you a shitty person for even thinking like that. And I wouldn't want to even know or deal with you or be in the same room, or like, you ain't even got to subscribe to my channel if you feel like you helping me. Like, I know TSM. I give shout out to you, TSM. I give shout out to Slim Michelle, all of y'all, Slim White. Y'all real genuine people. I don't be talking about I helped you grow cause I shared your content, or cause I liked your video, or I sent followers to your page. I'm not finna go back on your page and be like, oh yeah, that was all me. That's all bad. That's all bad. You making yourself look bad. And by you coming at me talking about, do I know who you is, you ain't doing nothing but making me blow up. Now everybody wondering who the hell is Six Bows. Yeah, and I ain't new to this. Yeah, I let them haters go, babe. I ain't worried about them. That's why I've been on YouTube for a while. And it's like my algorithm is taking off. My impressions is taking off. And I ain't tripping off nobody right now, because I feel like that's just part of being on YouTube. You're going to run into, that's just anywhere you go, you're going to run into negative people. You just got to learn how to deal with them. That's why I started making videos about credit and stuff like that, because I want to show people, like, I ain't just here to like take, I'm here to give. I'm on to help. That's why I say in my about me section, if you got any questions, let me know and I'll do my best. I will do my best to help you. That's all I do. So I'm not finna be out here arguing with nobody on YouTube. I love my YouTube. I'm straight addicted. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted. Like, I roll over in the middle of the night, I'll be like, let me check my phone. It'd be like, I check my YouTube before I check my email now. Yep. So, but anyway, I've been on here for a while, and I appreciate everybody that support me. And let me see. I just been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I don't really got nothing else to say. I appreciate you for listening to me. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. If your first time watching my channel, make sure you come back. Make sure you get to know me. I'm going to share my story. Y'all going to see my makeover. You're going to see what it's look like when I do my hair. I don't really wear makeup. Y'all not going to, I don't really wear makeup or anything like this. Y'all not gonna see me with no makeup on. You might see me with some lashes. You're gonna see me with my hair done. But you're not gonna see me with no makeup on because I don't really wear makeup. I might put some lip gloss on. But when I heal from this surgery, I'll be back. And for anybody who call themselves my hater, I don't care. You're just gonna be even madder when I get fresh and get about this bed. Because right now I'm just sitting here and I'm chilling. And this is a kind of a messy conversation. And I really didn't want to get messy like that. So I just gave y'all a little bit of advice about everything. About how to deal with haters, how to deal with your credit. Make sure you go order that free credit report. Make sure you get your free credit report before the end of the year. So that next year you can wait before you order your other credit report. And that's what you need to do. Make sure you monitoring that credit and make sure you stay in touch. Thanks for watching.